Hi guys, it's Grant from Grant Ford Fitness and Jets Caloundra, and I'm here with another workout of the week for you. This week what I've put together is a Kettlebell Complex. Now we did a barbell complex a few weeks ago, and very similarly, Kettlebell Complexes are a great way or a great addition to a strength training program. You're working with a weight and doing 4, 5, 6 exercises without putting that weight down. So with the Kettlebell Complex, what I've put together for you is a 5 exercise program. So you're going to do 5 repetitions of each exercise. You're going to run that through on one arm. Then you're going to swap, do the 5 repetitions of each 5 of the 5 exercises on the other arm, and that's one complete circuit. When you complete a circuit, you're going to rest for between 60 and 90 seconds, depending on how you're feeling, and then you're going to repeat the circuit. The circuit can be repeated between 2 and 5 times, depending on your fitness level. And with complexes, it's just a good way to get some cardio into your training, but at the same time you're still developing your strength, developing your muscular endurance. You're not just running on a treadmill, you're not just sitting on a rowing machine. It's something that's different and a little bit of fun as well. Okay, so the exercise we're going to do with the kettlebell, we're going to have a one-arm kettlebell swing, we have a one-arm kettlebell snatch. You're then going to follow that with a kettlebell clean and press. From there you move into a unilateral kettlebell squat, which is just where you hold a kettlebell in the racked position on one side, and then you perform a normal squat. Now again, because the weight is on one side, what this does is it loads your trunk unevenly, and your core has to work very hard just to maintain the balance. Okay, so loading the weight so it's not evenly distributed is a good way to challenge your core. From the unilateral squat, we work into a bent over kettlebell row. Once you've done 5 reps of each of those on the one side, you switch hands and work it through again. Once you've completed the 5 exercises on both arms, like I say, rest and then repeat for 2 to 5 times. Right guys, that's enough talking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and work through the circuit, and I'll describe to you what's happening as we go. Right, so the kettlebell swing is a hip hinge, not a squat. You're using your glutes and the extension of your hips to drive the kettlebell up with a nice relaxed arm, keeping a neutral spine, keeping your shoulders back and flat. From there, straight into the kettlebell snatch. Same as the swing, it's just instead of allowing the kettlebell to swing back down, you snatch it up above and pause with the kettlebell overhead. Once you've finished your snatches, you're going to clean the kettlebell up to your shoulder and then press it overhead. So the basic mechanic is just like the swing, but instead of letting your arm go straight, you keep your elbow by your body and catch the kettlebell at your shoulder, then drive it over your head. Once you've done your 5 clean presses, you're going to rack the kettlebell by your shoulder, which we'll see in just a second, and then all you're going to do is do a front squat. So the hand stays in the center, the kettlebell stays racked on the one side, and you squat down to just below parallel with your hips and then stand up again. From there you're just going to bend over again. It's that hip hinge mechanic, and just row the kettlebell up to your chest. Okay, the thing here again is keeping your knees relaxed, bending at the hips, nice flat back, and then rowing with the muscles in the middle of your back. Then repeat it on the other side. So we have 5 kettlebell swings, then nice neutral spine, using your glutes to drive the kettlebell, not lifting with your arms. Then straight into the 5 kettlebell snatch, so still driving, and then allowing your arm to stop at the top with the kettlebell overhead in the snatch position. From there you clean the kettlebell up, press it above your head. And when you're doing the clean, just be ready to receive the kettlebell, so you keep your elbow close to you and brace your core to allow the kettlebell to sit at your shoulder before you press overhead. Again, after you've done your 5 presses, what you're going to do, again, rack the kettlebell, keep your elbow up, keep your chest up, keep that neutral spine, and squat down to just below parallel. And from there, finish off with your 5 rows. Again, once you've done that, you've worked it through on both sides, rest for 60 to 90 seconds, and then repeat the circuit. There you go guys, come in, give it a go, and get involved.